Why I think that's interesting is because when I was growing up, I'm going to use my glasses and my cheat sheet in case I need to, but when I was growing up, I had a wonderful, wonderful mom, but I have to tell you, I never thought about being one, ever, for years and years and years. It was a long time that I was on this earth before I actually had a child. And I remember one of my sister-in-laws saying to me, it doesn't matter how well you raise your kid, there will come a time that they will look at you and say, you did a really crappy job. So I thought, I don't want that job, but I ended up with that job, so that's why I thought it was interesting. I was both excited and overcome with emotion to think that I was asked to give a Mother of the Groom speech. I didn't even know there was such a thing until I received the sage advice from probably one of my sons that said to Google it. And then I realized that's what mothers do. They give Mother of the Groom speeches at the rehearsal dinner. So here I am doing this. I looked at some of the speeches online and none of them did anything for me, so I just thought I'm going to wing it. Because the only speeches I'm ever used to giving are financial speeches, so I'm a little bit out of my comfort zone, so just bear with me. First of all, I want to tell you how happy I am to be here tonight and that you're all here with us. You are the closest of Ryland's and Lauren's inner circle of friends and family. And I think that's just really special. One of the groups in here tonight that I want to recognize, though, because we're so lucky to have so many here, are the grandparents of Lauren and Ryland. I know how much Lauren's Yaya and Papu, Nick and Mary wanted to be here, and they're here in spirit and definitely in Lauren's wrist. She's got her Yaya's bracelet on, but they are with us. And Jim and Angie Andropoulos, who couldn't be here, again, they health permitting, but they are here in our hearts. But it is fabulous that we've got with us. We've got Jackie McKinley here celebrating. Jackie. Louise and Harry Hanover, who've made the trip down to be with us. And on Ryland's side of the family, we have my dad, Irv Pickler, over there. I love you, Daddy. Ron's mother, Genevieve, couldn't be with us tonight. It was just a lot of logistical workings to try and get her here from Pasadena at 97, but she will be at the ceremony on Saturday. Okay, so this is what I want to say. What's hard for me to figure out is how my shy, quiet, observant little boy grew into a young man capable of negotiating his way into the heart of someone as wonderful and perfect for him as Lauren. Ryland found Lauren and he figured it out. And I have to say that Ryland has always been good at figuring things out, which is probably why I get so irritated when he tells me to Google it. It drives me crazy. I just wish I could have been a fly on the wall when he first got the guts up to ask Lauren out. I just so wish I could have seen that. Too bad nobody YouTubed it. Yeah, Google it. When I first met Lauren, it just seemed so natural that she was with Ryland, although it seems like I maybe didn't remember the very first time I met you. I do remember that dinner, I just want to let you know. I just can't imagine him with anybody else. They seem to complement each other in ways that it's just magic. I did ask Ryland some years ago why he hadn't dated anybody in high school or college. You know, why he had waited so long. And he didn't waste any words. Ryland doesn't waste words. And he said to me, Mom, because I was waiting for the right person. And then he said, why? Do you think I was gay? I never thought he was gay, and I have to tell you, it wouldn't have mattered to me if he was. I just thought he was a late bloomer. But he's definitely made up for lost time. Okay, now Ron and I fact, my husband Ron and I, but especially Ron, have been around a long time. And so we have a pretty good perspective on the circle of life. And it is in the context of the, don't you cry. I'll cry. And it is in the context of the circle of life that I would like to give you and Ryland, and you, Lauren, a little gift that I think personifies the importance of respect, love, and family in a very short little book that has an incredible amount of meaning for me. I won't read the book because if I did, we'd all be blubbering idiots by the end of it. But the book is called, I'm going to bring it out. Some of you may know it, some of you may not. Love You Forever. I don't know who knows that book, but both of my sons are very familiar with it. In fact, I think Graham thought I wrote the book for him. It starts with a young woman holding her newborn son and looking at him lovingly. Here's where I lose it. Okay, I'm going to try and hold it together. Softly she sings to him the words, I love you forever. I'll like you for always, as long as I'm living. My baby you'll be. It is the story of how that little boy goes through the stages of childhood and becomes a man. It is also about the enduring nature of parents' love and how it crosses generations. Okay, so Ryland and Lauren, just know as we have all celebrated and continue to celebrate your growth as individuals and your union as a couple, my wish for you is to grow together through your own life circle and pass your incredible love for each other on to your family. I love you both, and I feel like I'm not losing a son, I'm a daughter and a friend. So in closing, let's raise a glass to my baby Ryland and his soulmate Lauren.
To his parents.
We're going to have a buffet, and so I think the kids have had their menus, they're taken, so this is kind of free for all, but I thought we'd start with the